Welcome to the Reality Revolution. I'm your host, Brian Scott. Today we're going to talk about brain waves. The human brain is a complex and fascinating organ that totally captivates me. It has captivated scientists and philosophers and spiritual seekers for centuries. At the core of your brain's activity is the electrical impulses known as brain waves. These oscillating patterns of neural activity are not only responsible for regulating our daily functions such as attention, memory, and sleep, but also play a crucial role in your emotional well-being, creativity, and spiritual experiences. In recent years, advancements in neuroscience and technology have allowed us to gain a deeper understanding of brain waves and their impact on our lives. Scientists have identified 5 distinct brainwave frequencies, each associated with a different level of mind consciousness: beta, alpha, theta, delta, and gamma. These 5 levels of consciousness represent a spectrum of mental states ranging from the fully awake and alert state of beta to the deep, dreamless sleep of delta, and the heightened awareness and peak experiences associated with gamma. As we delve into the world of brainwaves, you begin to uncover the intricate relationship between your mental states and your spiritual experiences, from the calm and meditative state of alpha to the profound insights and mystical experiences associated with theta and gamma brainwaves. They play a crucial role in our spiritual journey. By understanding how these frequencies influence your mind and body, you can learn to harness their power to enhance your spiritual practices, manifest your desires, and achieve a higher state of consciousness. So with this episode, what I wanted to do was provide a guide to these 5 levels of mind consciousness. We will explore the latest research and findings in the field of neuroscience, as well as ancient wisdom and spiritual practices that have been used for centuries to alter brainwave patterns. Along the way, we will discuss practical techniques and cutting-edge technologies that can help you access and optimize your brainwave states for improved well-being, creativity, and spiritual growth. Whether you're a neuroscience enthusiast, a spiritual seeker, or simply someone looking to understand the inner workings of your mind, this will provide you with valuable insights and tools to unlock the power of your brainwaves. To understand the profound impact of brainwaves on your life, it is essential to first grasp the fundamental concepts and science behind these fascinating neural oscillations. What are brainwaves? Well, they are synchronized electrical impulses generated by the communication between neurons within your brain. These oscillating patterns of activity reflect the complex interplay of neuronal networks as they process information, regulate bodily functions, and give rise to your thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. Brainwaves are classified into different frequency bands, measured in cycles per second or hertz, which correspond to specific mental states and levels of consciousness. The electroencephalogram is the primary tool for measuring brainwaves. This non-invasive technique involves placing electrodes on the scalp to detect and record electrical activity generated by the brain. The EEG machine amplifies these signals and displays them as waveforms on a screen or records them for later analysis. By studying the patterns and frequencies of these waveforms, scientists can gain insights into an individual's mental state, brain function, and overall health. Scientists have identified 5 main frequency bands of brainwaves, each associated with distinct characteristics and levels of consciousness. First of all, you have beta waves, which are 12 to 30 hertz. Beta waves are the fastest brainwaves and are associated with fully awake and alert states. They are dominant during focused attention, problem solving, and active thinking. However, excessive beta activity can lead to stress, anxiety, and restlessness. Alpha waves are 8 to 12 hertz and emerge when the mind is relaxed, yet fully alert. They are associated with a calm, meditative state and are often linked to creativity, intuition, and a sense of well-being. Alpha waves are also present during light sleep and the transition between wakefulness and sleep. Then there is theta waves, which are 4 to 8 hertz. Theta waves are associated with deep relaxation, meditation, and the early stages of sleep. They're linked to memory consolidation, emotional processing, and access to the subconscious mind. Theta waves are also prevalent during hypnosis and trance states. Delta waves are from 0.5 to 4 hertz and are the slowest brain waves and are primarily associated with deep, dreamless sleep. And they are crucial for physical and mental rejuvenation, healing, and the release of growth hormones. Delta waves are also linked to the unconscious mind and the experience of unity and oneness. Gamma waves are above 30 hertz, and oddly enough, while being the fastest and most recently discovered brainwave frequency, are associated with higher states of consciousness, peak experiences, and moments of insight and inspiration. Gamma waves are believed to play a crucial role in the binding of sensory information and the formation of a coherent perception of reality. By understanding these different brainwave frequencies and their characteristics, you can begin to appreciate the complex interplay between your mental states and the oscillating patterns of neural activity within your brain. This knowledge forms the foundation for exploring the profound impact of brainwaves on your spiritual experiences and the potential for harnessing that power to transform your life. Now, let's discuss beta waves. They're the fastest of the 5 main brainwave frequencies and are associated with alert, awake states of consciousness. Beta waves oscillate between 12 and 30 hertz, with higher frequencies corresponding to more intense mental activity. When beta waves are dominant, the mind is engaged in focused attention, logical thinking, problem solving, and decision making. This state is characterized by a heightened sense of alertness, concentration, and outward directed mental activity. They are essential for navigating the demands of daily life, such as work, study, and social interactions. A lot of times, people who discuss consciousness and metaphysics and spirituality try to denigrate beta waves, but beta waves can be very powerful and effective. The beta wave state offers several benefits, including enhanced cognitive performance. Beta waves are associated with improved focus, memory, and information processing, allowing you to tackle complex tasks efficiently. Also, increased productivity. The heightened alertness and concentration of the beta state can lead to increased productivity and the ability to meet deadlines. Also, effective problem solving. Beta waves facilitate logical thinking and critical analysis, enabling individuals to find solutions to challenges more effectively. However, the beta state can have some drawbacks. It can lead to stress and anxiety. If you're always in a beta wave activity, it can lead to feeling stress and anxiety and restlessness. This is particularly true when beta waves are dominant in situations that do not require intense mental activity. It can lead to reduced creativity. While beta waves are excellent for focused and linear thinking, they may hinder creative insight and intuition, which often emerges during slower brainwave states. You meet somebody that says, "I'm not very creative." It may simply be because they're not in the alpha state as often. They're always in that beta state. It can also mean it's difficult for you to relax. If you're someone who spends most of their time in the beta state, you will find it challenging to relax, unwind, and access the restorative benefits of slower brainwave frequencies. When the beta wave is dominant during the majority of your waking hours, particularly when you are engaged in activities that require focused attention, some examples include work and study. Beta waves are prevalent during tasks that involve analysis, problem solving, and critical thinking, such as writing reports, coding, or preparing presentations. It's involved in conversations and social interactions. Engaging in discussions, debates, or negotiations requires focused attention and quick thinking associated with beta waves. Then there's physical activity. Engaging in sports, exercise, or other physical activities require coordination and mental alertness that can trigger beta wave dominance. Stressful or high-pressure situations. Beta waves may become dominant in response to deadlines, exams, or other challenging circumstances that demand mental agility and quick decision making. While beta waves play a crucial role in your daily life, it's essential to recognize the importance of balancing beta wave activity with the restorative and insight-generating qualities of slower brainwave frequencies. By understanding the characteristics, benefits, and drawbacks of beta, you can learn to harness this power effectively while also cultivating the ability to access other levels of consciousness when needed. This brings us to alpha waves, 8 to 12 hertz. Alpha waves oscillating between 8 and 12 hertz are associated with a state of relaxed alertness and a bridge between the conscious and subconscious mind. Entire books have been written about the power of the alpha wave. In fact, there's an ongoing disagreement in different levels of self-help and success groups and spirituality between the effectiveness of alpha as compared to theta. Alpha waves are prevalent when the mind is relaxed yet alert and open to new ideas and experiences. This is the sweet spot in some cases, and is often described as a flow state where the mind is focused but not stressed, allowing for effortless processing of information. Alpha waves are characterized by a sense of calm, well-being, and a subtle shift in consciousness that enables access to deeper levels of awareness. During alpha wave dominance, the brain hemispheres become more synchronized, facilitating communication between logical and intuitive aspects of the mind. This synchronization enhances problem-solving abilities as the mind can draw upon rational analysis and creative insight. There are many benefits to alpha states. It reduces stress. Alpha waves are associated with decreased stress and anxiety levels, promoting a sense of calm and relaxation. It improves your learning and memory. Relaxed focus of the alpha state enhances absorption and retention of new information, making it ideal for learning and studying. It leads to enhanced creativity and intuition. Alpha waves facilitate access to the subconscious mind, allowing for the emergence of creative ideas, insights, and intuitive hunches. Increased self-awareness is also key. Alpha state promotes an introspection and self-reflection, enabling you to gain a deeper understanding of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Alpha wave dominance also is associated with improved emotional stability and resilience, helping individuals maintain a balanced and positive state of mind. Alpha waves play a crucial role in relaxation and creativity, serving as a bridge between the conscious and subconscious minds. When alpha waves are dominant, the mind enters a state of relaxed alertness that is conducive to both mental and physical rejuvenation. Relaxation techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and yoga can help induce alpha wave dominance, promoting a sense of calm and well-being. The Silva mind control technique describes rolling your eyes up at a 45-degree angle for 30 seconds as being one of the primary ways to put yourself into the alpha state. The Silva mind control technique claims that alpha wave is the dominant way in which to go about manifesting and entering into a flow state in which you can communicate with others telepathically and access the full range of your inner capabilities. By regularly engaging in these practices, individuals can cultivate the ability to access the alpha state more easily, even in the midst of daily stressors. The alpha state is also closely linked to creativity and the generation of new ideas. So if you're not generating new ideas, that's a time when you want to try to get into alpha. When alpha waves are dominant, the mind is more receptive to novel connections and insights, allowing for the emergence of creative solutions and artistic inspiration. Many famous inventors, artists, and scientists have reported experiencing their greatest breakthroughs during periods of alpha wave dominance, often induced through relaxation techniques or the incubation of ideas. By understanding the characteristics and benefits of alpha waves, you can learn to cultivate this valuable state of consciousness and harness its potential for relaxation, learning, and creative expression. Theta waves, oscillating between 4 and 8 hertz, are associated with the deep state of relaxation, creativity, and access to the subconscious mind. This frequency range is often experienced during meditation, deep relaxation, and the early stages of sleep. Theta waves are slower than alpha waves and are characterized by a profound sense of inner peace, emotional connection, and intuitive insight. When theta waves are dominant, the mind enters a state of heightened receptivity and suggestibility, making it more open to new ideas and perspectives. This state is often described as a twilight state, where the boundaries between the conscious and subconscious mind become more permeable, allowing for the integration of new information and experiences. The connection between theta waves, memory, and learning is particularly significant. Theta wave dominance is associated with improved memory, consolidation, and retrieval, as well as enhanced learning and problem-solving abilities. During theta states, the brain is able to process and store new information more efficiently, facilitating the integration of knowledge into long-term memory. Theta waves also play a crucial role in emotional processing and regulation. When theta waves are dominant, individuals often experience a heightened sense of empathy, compassion, and emotional connection with others. This emotional attunement can foster deeper relationships, improved communication, and a greater sense of belonging. In addition to their cognitive and emotional benefits, theta waves are closely linked to meditation and deep relaxation. Experienced meditators often exhibit increased theta wave activity during their practice, reflecting a state of deep inner peace and spiritual connection. Meditation techniques such as mindfulness, loving kindness, and transcendental meditation can help induce theta wave dominance, promoting a sense of unity, oneness, and profound relaxation. The deep relaxation associated with theta waves is also closely linked to healing and rejuvenation, and during theta state, the body's natural healing processes are enhanced, allowing for the release of tension, stress, and emotional blockages. This restorative process can lead to improved physical health, emotional well-being, and overall vitality. Theta waves are not only beneficial during meditation and relaxation, but can also be harnessed for creative pursuits and problem solving. Many artists, musicians, and writers report accessing their deepest levels of inspiration and creativity during theta states, often induced through techniques such as free writing, improvisation, or lucid dreaming. By understanding the characteristics and benefits of theta waves, you can learn to cultivate this valuable state of consciousness and integrate it into your daily life. Through regular practice of meditation and deep relaxation and creative exploration, you can harness the power of theta waves to enhance your cognitive abilities, emotional well-being, and overall quality of life. Now, the next thing is delta waves. Delta waves are the slowest of the brainwave frequencies and oscillate between 0.5 and 4 Hz. These waves are associated with a deeper stage of sleep, profound relaxation, and access to the unconscious mind. When delta waves are dominant, the body and mind enter a state of complete rest and rejuvenation, allowing for the healing and regeneration of both physical and mental processes. The characteristics of delta waves are distinct from those of other brainwave frequencies. During delta wave dominance, the mind is largely disengaged from the external environment and sensory input is minimized. This disconnection from the outside world allows the brain to focus its energy on internal processes such as cellular repair, hormone regulation, and the consolidation of memories. Delta waves play a crucial role in deep dreamless sleep, also known as slow wave sleep. During this stage of sleep, the body undergoes essential restorative processes, including the release of growth hormones, which promotes tissue repair, muscle building, and immune system strengthening. The deep relaxation associated with delta waves also allows for the release of accumulated stress and tension, promoting a sense of rejuvenation and well-being upon waking. In addition to their role in physical healing, delta waves are also associated with emotional and psychological healing. During delta states, the unconscious mind becomes more accessible, allowing for the processing and integration of deep-seated emotions, traumas, and beliefs. This process can lead to profound insights, emotional catharsis, and the resolution of long-standing psychological issues. The connection between delta waves and the unconscious mind is particularly significant, The unconscious mind is a vast reservoir of memories, emotions, and beliefs that operate beneath the level of conscious awareness. During delta wave dominance, the barriers between conscious and unconscious mind become more permeable, allowing for the exploration and integration of this hidden realm. Accessing the unconscious mind through delta states can facilitate profound personal transformation and spiritual growth. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of deep meditation and dream work as a means of connecting with the unconscious mind and accessing higher states of consciousness. By cultivating the ability to enter and maintain delta states, individuals can tap into the wisdom and guidance of their inner selves, leading to greater self-awareness, intuitive insight, and alignment with their true purpose. While delta waves are most commonly experienced during deep sleep, it is possible to cultivate conscious access to delta states through practices such as yoga nidra, binaural beats, and certain forms of meditation. By intentionally inducing delta wave dominance, individuals can harness the restorative and transformative benefits of this powerful brainwave frequency. In summary, delta waves play a vital role in the healing and regeneration of both body and mind. By understanding the characteristic functions of delta waves, you can learn to cultivate the valuable state of consciousness and integrate its benefits into your daily life. Through the exploration of the unconscious mind and the practice of deep relaxation and meditation, you can tap into profound wisdom and transformative potential of delta waves, leading to a greater well-being, self-awareness, and spiritual growth. Now, gamma waves above 30 hertz are the fastest of the brainwave frequencies, and they're the ones that fascinate me the most. They oscillate above 30 hertz and are associated with peak mental states, heightened perception, and profound spiritual experiences. These high-frequency waves were once believed to be mere neural noise, but recent research has revealed their significant role in higher cognitive functions and altered states of consciousness. The characteristics of gamma waves are unique and highly complex. When gamma waves are dominant, the brain wave exhibits a high degree of synchronization across various regions, facilitating rapid information processing and the integration of multi-sensory data. This heightened level of neural coherence is associated with states of enhanced mental clarity, insight, and problem-solving abilities. I use a neurofeedback device called the Muse, and I have found if I can get into the gamma wave, that is when I've experienced that peak alternate state of reality. It's that sweet spot. I can't explain it, but I know that I've reached another level of consciousness. Now, gamma waves are closely linked to peak experiences and flow states, where individuals report a profound sense of unity, bliss, and transcendence. During these states, the boundaries between self and other seem to dissolve, giving rise to a feeling of interconnectedness with all of existence. Many individuals describe these experiences as life-altering moments of spiritual awakening, characterized by a deep sense of meaning, purpose, and inner peace. This is indicated by Dr. Joe Dispenza's incredible research. The connection between gamma waves and higher states of consciousness is a topic of growing interest in the scientific and spiritual communities. Studies have shown that experienced meditators exhibit increased gamma wave activity during deep meditative states, suggesting a link between these high-frequency waves and the cultivation of expanded awareness. Gamma waves are also associated with the experience of mystical states where individuals report a profound sense of unity with the divine or the absolute. These states are often accompanied by feelings of unconditional love, compassion, and a knowing that transcends rational understanding. Many spiritual traditions view the cultivation of gamma wave states as a pathway to enlightenment and the realization of one's true nature. I believe that when we enter into a gamma state, it's hard to remember when you've had that peak state. Gamma waves play a crucial role in the binding and integration of sensory information in the brain. This process, known as binding, allows for the creation of a coherent and unified perception of reality. And when gamma waves are impaired, as in certain neurological conditions, individuals may experience fragmented or distorted perceptions of the world around them. The cultivation of gamma wave states is a subject of increasing interest in the fields of neuroscience, psychology, and spirituality. While the intentional induction of gamma waves is still an emerging area of research, practices such as meditation, chanting, and certain forms of yoga have been shown to increase gamma wave activity in the brain. Particularly the exercise that Dr. Joe Dispenza does, where you squeeze your muscles, pulling the energy up into your brain, seems to be effective in a number of cases. My own interpretation and theory is when we're doing quantum jumps, that gamma wave states are the key to quantum jumping. That is why I add an energetic element. Fire breathing tends to pull me into a gamma wave state. When I do that sort of breathing, a fast, accelerated breathing technique combined by Qigong exercises, I've been able to go into the gamma wave state. But it's hard, and it helps to have some sort of neurofeedback device to measure your brainwave while you do it. So by understanding the characteristics and significance of gamma waves, you can bring a profound potential of these high frequency brainwave states into your realm of experience. The exploration of brainwaves and their impact on human consciousness has revealed a profound connection between these neural oscillations and spiritual experiences. As we delve deeper into the relationship between brainwaves and spirituality, we begin to uncover a fascinating interplay between the realms of science and the sacred. At the heart of this connection lies the understanding that different brainwave patterns can induce or facilitate a wide range of spiritual experiences, from the calm, meditative states associated with alpha waves to the profound insights and mystical revelations linked to theta and gamma waves. The modulation of brain activity appears to play a significant role in our ability to access higher states of consciousness. One of the most well-documented links between brainwaves and spirituality is the prevalence of alpha waves during meditation and prayer. When individuals engage in these practices, their brains exhibit increased alpha wave activity, particularly in the frontal and midline regions. This shift in brainwave patterns is associated with a profound sense of inner peace and heightened awareness. As meditators deepen their practice, they may also experience increased theta wave activity, particularly during states of deep meditation or transcendence. Theta waves are often linked to access to the subconscious mind, emotional healing, and the experience of unity with the divine. The cultivation of theta states is a pathway to profound spiritual insights and the development of intuitive wisdom. Additionally, practices such as chanting, drumming, and dancing have been shown to influence brainwave patterns. These practices induce synchronization between the left and right hemispheres of the brain, leading to heightened states of awareness, emotional balance, and a sense of interconnectedness with the world around you. Now, the experience of gamma waves, the fastest of the brainwave frequencies, is associated with peak spiritual states and the realization of your true nature. And during these states, individuals report the profound sense of unity and bliss that's quite different than what they report in theta and alpha. And while intentional induction of gamma waves is still an emerging part of research, cultivation of these states may be the ultimate goal of spiritual practice. When it comes to the power of manifestation, or the ability to bring your desires and intentions into reality, this has long been a subject of fascination in both spiritual and psychological circles. As we explore the connection between brainwaves and the manifestation process, we discover that alpha and theta states play a crucial role in optimizing our ability to create the lives we desire. Alpha and theta brainwave states are particularly conducive to manifestation due to their unique characteristics and the mental emotional processes that they facilitate. When we enter alpha, our mind becomes relaxed yet alert, allowing us to access the creative, intuitive, and imaginative aspects of our consciousness. This state of relaxed focus is ideal for visualization, a key component of the manifestation process, as it enables us to create vivid, emotionally charged mental images of our desired outcomes. This is also referred to as the state akin to sleep, or SATS. Theta states, on the other hand, are associated with deep relaxation, a little bit deeper than alpha, where you access the subconscious mind. There is generally a realm right between alpha and theta, and that's where that state akin to sleep is, where you're barely aware, but you're still awake, but you're also in that deep portion of your subconscious mind. I try to do that in all my meditations. I provide binaural beats and utilize music that shifts you from an alpha to theta state on a regular basis. I think it's helpful to move in and out of the alpha and theta state in waves. And those are the patterns that I've experimented in the music I use for my meditations. This allows you to reprogram limiting beliefs, heal emotional wounds. It's why I often do a relaxation exercise, sometimes 10 or 15 minutes prior to just reading affirmations. Because if I can put you into an alpha theta wave dominant state, then that is when we start to communicate with your subconscious mind, and true transformation begins. To access alpha and theta states, various techniques can be employed. Meditation, guided visualization has been shown to effectively induce alpha and theta wave dominance, and that's because you're calming down, you're relaxing, you're letting go of those normal everyday thoughts, you're clearing your mind. By focusing on the breath and bodily sensations or a specific mental image, you can quiet the mind and enter a state of awareness conducive to manifestation. Other techniques such as binaural beats, there's different kinds of binaural beats. I use those as Metaverse uses that in their music. What I also do is binaural affirmations. This creates a synchronization effect. In a reduced state where you're in alpha or theta and binaural affirmations play in each ear, it creates a harmonization effect. It's been used by hypnotists for a long time. Sometimes I get questions, why is it I hear a different affirmation in each ear? And it allows you to focus on one of those affirmations with the sort of alpha mind. And then there's another part of your mind that simply cannot resist the message, and it seeps in to the subconscious mind. The use of specific sound frequencies is also very powerful, and there's a number of great channels that allow that kind of programming. Case studies and research in the field of manifestation have yielded promising results in working with alpha and theta states. One notable example is the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza. As I've mentioned him before, if you don't know who he is, he's a neuroscientist and an author who has conducted extensive research in the power of the mind to influence reality, in particular in relation to brain waves. And in his workshops, he teaches participants to enter deep meditative states characterized by alpha and theta wave dominance to reprogram their minds to manifest their desired outcomes. Other studies have explored the link between visualization, emotional coherence, and manifestation. When individuals enter alpha and theta states and engage in vivid, emotionally charged visualizations, they exhibit increased heart-brain coherence, a state associated with improved manifestation outcomes. This research suggests that the combination of relaxed focus, emotional resonance, and clear intention are all facilitated by alpha and theta waves. When you can enter into heart-brain coherence in an alpha or theta wave state, that may be the key to successful manifestation. Theta and delta waves seem to be the key to lucid dreaming. Lucid dreaming is the concept of becoming aware that you're dreaming while still within the dream state. At its core, lucid dreaming involves blending of conscious awareness with unconscious realm of dreams. This hybrid state of consciousness arises when The dreamer's brain exhibits a specific combination of brainwave patterns. During normal dreaming, the brain is dominated by theta waves, which are associated with deep relaxing and accessing of subconscious mind. These slower brainwave frequencies allow for vivid, symbolic, and often illogical nature of dream content. However, in lucid dreaming, there's an additional presence of higher frequency brainwaves, such as beta or gamma, that are associated with waking consciousness and self-awareness. As you may have noticed, in some of my meditation, I've experimented with using different music, and the idea there is to create a delta wave state and then come in with something that's in an alpha or beta state. Sometimes this can awaken you, and so some people will say, hey, that music awoke me. And so through the experimentation, I have found in some cases you can use music that is slow and then speeds up slightly and then slows down. Another technique that has been used in lucid dreaming is just having some sort of notification or alert. Simply saying, are you dreaming? It's a cue that you hear while you're dreaming. And so what I've found is music is a less direct version of that and can allow you to maintain the dream state, but also become lucid in it. Research has shown that experienced lucid dreamers exhibit increased theta and delta wave activity during lucid dreams, usually in a wave pattern moving from theta into delta and back into theta. And these findings suggest that the cultivation of theta and delta states through practices may enhance your ability to experience lucid dreams. There are several techniques to induce lucid dreams. One popular method is the wake back to bed technique, which involves waking up briefly during the night, remaining awake for a short period, and then returning to sleep with the intention of lucid dreaming. Another technique is reality checking, which involves regularly questioning the nature of one's reality throughout the day by asking, am I dreaming? And performing simple tests, such as attempting to breathe through a pinched nose or reading text twice. The dreamer trains their mind to recognize the dream state, and over time this habit of questioning reality can carry over into dreams, triggering lucidity when the dreamer notices the inconsistencies of the dream world. And in particular, when doing this in delta and theta wave states, it is much more effective. Now, I just wanted to come back to gamma waves just for a quick moment. Gamma waves and mystical experiences seem to be the key in what we're trying to attempt to reach when we quantum jump and we reach peak states of consciousness. Researchers and practitioners have sought ways to intentionally increase gamma wave activity, and while the precise mechanisms are still being explored, several practices have shown promise. In particular, the cultivation of positive emotions has been consistently linked to gamma wave activity. Studies have found that long-term meditators exhibit significantly higher levels of gamma synchrony during and outside of meditation, suggesting that the benefits of these practices extend beyond the meditation itself. Other practices like chanting, yoga, breath work have been associated with increased gamma wave activity. These practices involve rhythmic, repetitive elements that can induce a state of deep relaxation and inner awareness, creating an optimal environment for the emergence of gamma synchrony. In addition to these practices, emerging technologies such as binaural beats and neurofeedback are being explored as potential tools to promote gamma wave activity. Case studies and research on gamma waves and spiritual experiences have provided valuable insights into the neuroscience of consciousness and the potential for personal transformation. One notable example is the work of Dr. Andrew Newberg, a neuroscientist who has extensively studied brain activity of individuals engaged in various spiritual and religious practices. His research has consistently shown increased gamma wave activity during peak spiritual experiences, such as feelings of unity, transcendence, and deep meditation. Other studies have explored the long-term effects of spiritual practices on the brain, finding that regular engagement in these practices can lead to lasting changes in the actual structure and function of the brain. These findings suggest that the cultivation of gamma wave states through spiritual practice may provide access to profound experiences but also promote long-term cognitive and emotional well-being. There are many techniques to change your brainwaves. We've discussed rolling the eyes at a 45-degree angle upwards to create the alpha state. Just meditation and mindfulness will always work to adjust the brainwave state, and regular meditation has been associated with alpha and theta wave activity. Breathwork and yoga are super powerful in influencing brainwave patterns. By consciously controlling the breath and engaging in specific breathing techniques such as alternate nostril breathing or deep diaphragmatic breathing, individuals can induce a state of relaxation and inner awareness conducive to alpha and theta wave production. Similarly, the physical postures, rhythmic movements, and focused attention involved in yoga practices have shown to promote a balanced, harmonious brainwave profile with increased alpha and theta activity. In recent years, as I mentioned earlier, the use of binaural beats and sound therapy has gained popularity as a means of entrancing brainwaves to desired frequencies. I'm using these binaural beats in almost every one of my episodes. These beats involve two slightly different audio frequencies, which are presented separately to each ear. The brain interprets the difference between these frequencies as a single pulsing tone, which can be used to stimulate specific brainwave patterns. For example, binaural beats in the alpha range of 8 to 12 hertz have been used to promote relaxation and creativity, while theta, 4 to 8 hertz, has been used for deep meditation and emotional healing. Research has shown that regular use of binaural beats can lead to lasting changes in brainwave patterns and improved cognitive and emotional functioning. Another cutting-edge approach to changing brainwaves is neurofeedback training. This technique involves the use of specialized equipment to monitor an individual's brainwave activity in real time and provide immediate feedback in the form of visual or auditory cues. I mentioned the Muse. It's a device that I put on my head and I can use while I'm meditating. You can see the brainwave state. There are many others that are now coming out. By learning to associate mental states or behaviors with desired neural patterns, we can train our brains to produce these patterns more consistently. And this has the possibility of treating a wide range of conditions like ADHD, anxiety, depression, sleep disorders, and create peak performance, enhancing athletes. I use it when I paint. It's a great way to create art. And as the field of brainwave entrainment continues to evolve, new technology and techniques are emerging, from portable EEG devices that allow individuals to monitor their brainwave activity, to promote specific brainwave states, as well as a number of new brainwave optimization technologies that are on the way. The key to successful brainwave entrainment lies in the consistent practice and willingness to experiment with different approaches. One of the most promising areas of research in this field is the development of brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs. These systems use advanced sensors and algorithms to detect and interpret brainwave signals, allowing individuals to control external devices or communicate directly with computers using only their thoughts. While still in the early stages of development, BCIs have already shown incredible potential for restoring communication and mobility to individuals with severe neurological conditions such as paralysis or locked-in syndrome. Another emerging technology that has garnered significant attention in recent years is transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS. This involves invasive techniques used focused magnetic fields to stimulate specific areas of the brain, allowing for targeted modulation of brainwave activity. And TMS has been used in treating a range of neurological and psychiatric conditions, including depression, anxiety, and PTSD, by altering the brainwave balance frequencies in affected regions. Similarly, transcranial direct stimulation, or TDCS, has shown promise as a means of modulating brain activity through the application of weak electric currents to the scalp. By selectively enhancing or suppressing brainwave frequencies, TDCS has been used to improve cognitive function, enhanced creativity, and even accelerate learning and skill acquisition. While still in the early stages, TDCS has the potential to become widely accessible and affordable tool of brainwave optimization. As these and other brainwave technologies continue to evolve, the potential future applications are truly staggering. From wearable devices that continuously monitor and optimize brainwave patterns to immersive virtual reality environments that create customized experiences for brainwave entrainment, the possibilities are limited only by our imagination. Some experts even predict the emergence of a new field of neurohacking in which individuals use advanced brainwave technologies to enhance their cognitive abilities, expand their consciousness, and even merge with artificial intelligence. Of course, with these exciting possibilities come important ethical considerations and need for responsible development and regulation of brainwave technologies. Despite these challenges, the future of brainwave tech holds immense promise, and I'm excited for it. So we have delved into the unique characteristics and functions of each brainwave frequency. I'd love to go further and break down alpha because, in my own estimation, there's like 10 different categories within alpha. Deep alpha, high alpha. I'd love to explore this further. We've talked about the focused alertness of beta waves to the deep dreamless sleep of delta waves and the heightened awareness and insight of gamma waves. We've explored the intricate relationship between brain waves and our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, and discovered the transformative potential of practices such as meditation, breathwork, and neurofeedback training for optimizing our brainwave patterns. Perhaps most excitingly, we've seen how the study of brainwaves is bridging the gap between science and spirituality, offering new insights into the nature of consciousness and the incredible capacity of the human mind. By understanding the neurological correlates of peak experiences and mystical states and expanded awareness, we're beginning to unravel the mysteries of the mind and tap into the limitless potential of our own consciousness. As we move forward into a future shaped with rapid technological advancement and a growing understanding of the brain, the importance of cultivating a deep understanding and mastery of our own brainwaves cannot be overstated. By learning to harness the power of these neural oscillations, we can unlock new levels of creativity, insight, and well-being, and develop a greater sense of control over our own mental and emotional states. By embracing the incredible capacity of your own mind and working to create a world that supports the full flourishing of human potential, you can step into a new era of personal and collective transformation, one in which the boundaries of what you believe to be possible expand infinitely, and you can become the creator of your own reality. Now, of course, we can do this all on our own, but the more we understand the vehicles that we're in and the secret powers that are contained within, the more that we can understand ourselves. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com. And welcome to The Reality Revolution.